Have you ever looked at an octopus and thought, what on earth are you? Because honestly, they're not just strange. They might be the weirdest animals living on this planet. We share the Earth with millions of species, many of which are still undiscovered. But few creatures are as bizarre, fascinating, and flat-out alien as the octopus. Now, when we think of animals, we tend to imagine some sort of predictable biology. A heart, maybe two lungs, red blood, a brain in the head, and so on. But octopuses? They decided to just rewrite the rule book. Let's start with their hearts. Not one, not two, but three hearts. Two of them work to push blood to the gills where oxygen is picked up. The third heart takes that oxygen-rich blood and pumps it to the rest of the body. Here's where it gets even weirder. When the octopus swims, and they do swim, often quite gracefully, that third heart actually stops. It just shuts down, which means swimming is literally exhausting for them. That's why they prefer to crawl along the seafloor using their tentacles. It's easier on the heart, or hearts in this case, but it doesn't stop there. Not only do octopuses have three hearts, they also have blue blood. This isn't poetic exaggeration. Their blood is actually blue. Unlike humans, whose blood is red due to iron-based hemoglobin, octopuses use a copper-based protein called hemocyanin to transport oxygen. Hemocyanin is more efficient than hemoglobin in cold, low-oxygen environments like the deep sea. So when you cut an octopus, not that you ever should, it bleeds a rich blue. It's like something out of a sci-fi movie. A creature with three hearts and blue blood. It's no wonder people sometimes joke that octopuses are aliens in disguise. And then there's perhaps the most unsettling fact of all. When they're extremely stressed, particularly in captivity, octopuses have been observed doing something horrifying. They eat themselves. They start by biting and consuming their own arms, slowly mutilating themselves until, in many cases, they die. This behavior is called autophagy, and scientists still don't fully understand why it happens. It might be a psychological reaction to extreme stress, or possibly a symptom of a neurological disorder, similar in effect to self-harm behaviors in higher animals. But whatever the cause, the image is haunting. A highly intelligent, conscious creature slowly destroying itself out of stress and confusion. That's not just weird. That's heartbreaking. What makes this all even more fascinating is that these aren't simple creatures. Octopuses are intelligent. They can solve puzzles, escape from jars, use tools, and remember human faces. Some species even mimic other animals. Their nervous systems are decentralized, with most of their neurons spread throughout their tentacles, which can act semi-independently of the brain. It's like having 8 limbs that each think for themselves, and yet still function together in perfect harmony. That's not how biology is supposed to work, at least not by human standards. But octopuses don't play by our rules, and the strangeness doesn't end there. They can change color and texture in the blink of an eye, blending into coral, sand, rocks, you name it. Some species can even mimic other animals like sea snakes or lionfish as a form of defense. They have beaks like parrots, venom that can paralyze prey, and some can squeeze through impossibly small spaces thanks to the fact that their bodies have no bones, just soft, squishy muscle and mind-bending flexibility. Everything about them screams anomaly. They don't just challenge our expectations, they break them. In fact, some scientists have even suggested that octopuses might be so different from other life forms that their evolutionary path could represent something completely unique on Earth. Their genetic code is remarkably unusual, with some of their genes having no known counterparts in other animals. This has led to speculation, mostly theoretical, though compelling, that octopuses might be the closest thing we have to a truly alien intelligence on Earth. So when we ask what the weirdest animal in the world is, it's hard not to put the octopus at the top of the list. 3 hearts, blue blood, self-cannibalization under stress, unmatched intelligence, color-changing, shape-shifting, underwater enigmas that are as beautiful as they are bizarre. And the truth is, we've only begun to scratch the surface of understanding them. Octopuses remind us that the natural world isn't just full of life. It's full of mystery. The ocean may cover more than 70% of our planet, but much of it remains unexplored. And down there, beneath the waves, creatures like the octopus exist to challenge everything we think we know about biology, intelligence, and emotion. If life can evolve into something so strange, so alien, right here on Earth, what else might be out there, in places we've yet to explore? In the end, the octopus isn't just an animal, it's a reminder that the universe is weird, wild, and full of surprises. Would you like this converted into a video script, added visuals, or broken up into cue cards for an actual presentation?